So I've got a new TV in the building, and it's an absolute stunner. This is the new 65-inch LG OLED Evo G3. Now firstly, try and ignore this sheet hanging here. It is clean and washed. I've not just dragged it off my bed. But the reason why it's hanging here is because it's hiding another LG OLED TV underneath. That's the old one. That's coming down. This new one's going up. Putting the wall bracket on can be done by yours truly, by myself, but unfortunately, undeniably ripped as I am, unmounting and remounting different TVs is a two-person job. I'm not ripped. Although, summer bod, here we come. But with these two here in the studio and my other 48-inch OLED TV over in the house, it's safe to say that I've been a big fan of what LG have been doing with their OLED TVs over the last few years. And in fact, this new OLED Evo G3 TV coincides with LG's 10-year anniversary in the OLED TV space. I was in my 20s when they began this journey. Young, living life, no responsibilities. And now look at me. But unlike me, LG's OLED TV technology has aged like a fine wine over the last decade, and I'm not alone in admiring LG's journey, because as of this year, LG are also the #1 selling OLED TV brand in the world. And with this OLED Evo G3, it's clear to see why. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Bright, rich and vibrant, with accurate colours, huge contrast ratios giving those deep, inky, infinite blacks, and the G3 OLED Evo models are also 70% brighter than non-OLED Evo models. One area that OLED TVs have traditionally been criticised for is in the area of brightness, but this guy's by far the brightest OLED TV I've ever used, and that's largely down to this new micro lens array technology, which uses over 5,000 tiny micro lenses per pixel to redirect light that would be lost to reflections inside the unit straight to your eyes. This also helps with improving viewing angles, and LG have combined this with this new kind of anti-reflection layer, which means that even in harsh lighting, rooms with sunlight or just bright lights in general, where other OLED TVs may traditionally struggle, this can help to reduce those distracting reflections. And there are a few more perks too, but first, inside the box, you get a wall mounting bracket, the TV itself, and this little package that includes, amongst other things, the TV remote and manuals. You may also decide to wear this as a cape if you want to be a superhero, but you might look a bit daft. You will notice, therefore, there is no TV stand within the retail box. And LG have made a bit of a habit of doing this recently with their TVs, and I think that is a bit of a shame. I think for the premium amount of money you're spending, they probably should include one in the box, just so that you can use it if you wanted to, because even during the setup, it even asks you which type of mounting you want to choose. You can purchase one separately, but I suppose the beauty of the modern LG TVs, and in particular their OLED range of products, is just how ridiculously thin they are, almost like a painting, and therefore wall mounting is undeniably the best option. This specifically designed wall bracket allows the TV to be pushed all the way back against the wall for a completely flush, virtually zero gap fit. This thing on your wall will look incredible. It has almost non-existent bezels and the thickness of a painting, which you can use the TV for in digital form when you're not watching it. And you also get a 5-year warranty with the TV as well, so if you do come into any problems with the display, etc., then you've got that peace of mind. Navigating the Evo OLED G3 using the included remote is a breeze, and while the designs of the remotes have been largely unchanged over the last few years and do feel like they could use a bit of a revamp both in the design and the materials to look and feel as premium as the TV it accompanies, it does all the core functions well, with the center section to scroll, voice command compatibility, and shortcut buttons for all of your top streaming services. And LG's new WebOS 23 is super slick. It's continued to be refined over the years, and it's an area that I felt was probably one of LG's biggest drawbacks early on, but now it is more of a strength. It's simple, clean and fluid, with your content and apps really easy to get to in just a few clicks. You also have Quick Card, LG Smart Cam, AI Picture Wizard and AI Concierge, as well as additional things like your account and settings tabs at the top right. And this snappy performance is aided by the OLED Evo G3's A9 AI processor Gen 6, which is designed exclusively for OLED and can help sharpen and upscale picture quality, can adjust brightness and sound volume to help provide a more realistic picture, and just set up a better experience depending on what you're watching. On top of that, unique AI algorithms can help prevent screen tearing and ripping when gaming to help create a more immersive feel. And trust me when I say, this TV is excellent for gaming. Not only do you have a blazing fast 0.1 millisecond response rate, but you also have NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, AMD FreeSync Premium, and VRR support. On top of that, you also have 4 HDMI 2.1 ports for all of the latest PC and console features, and support for 4K 120Hz. One of the HDMI ports also comes with eARC and ARC support, ideal for connecting the TV to a soundbar, for example. And you also have an Ethernet port, 3 additional USB Type-A's, and an optical digital audio out, and your aerial connectors too. So you should be pretty set. Now, of course, this TV is not perfect. By design, the nature of it being so razor thin means that naturally sound quality will be affected. While it's not terrible, and in fact it's decent as far as OLED TVs go, it simply won't be able to match up to the quality of a designated surround sound system, for example. So if you wanted that ultimate setup, this would be an added expense you would have to consider. And also, while considering price, this thing is expensive. At around $3,000, it's certainly not going to be for everyone. But I suppose in this instance, you kind of get what you pay for. This is LG's premium OLED technology. And because of that, it offers a true cinematic experience and is without question industry leading in the OLED TV space. You've got Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos and HDR10 Pro. And you also have a filmmaker mode which automatically turns off any picture processing settings that can make movies feel unnatural. It kind of keeps films feeling how the director intended. The OLED Dynamic Tone Mapping Pro refines images and adds details while also focusing on contrast levels and brightening mid-tone areas. Just looking at it, and I advise you to do that if you get a chance, it just kind of speaks for itself. Pricey, yes, but without question, one of the best TVs I've ever laid eyes on. All the information, if you want more, will be left in the video description below, including the link to the individual product. Follow me on my other social medias, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, all ASBYT official. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more tech content like this. My name's Adam, you've been the best as always. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.